Hi, my name's Craig Fear. I'm a nutritional therapist. I'm the author of the 30-Day Heartburn Solution. I was recently interviewed where I answered some basic questions about my book, about heartburn, how you can stop heartburn through diet instead of drugs. So I hope you learned something from these questions and I hope you enjoy them.
Craig, what's the difference between modern and traditional fermented foods, and how does that affect heartburn?
Sure. So, as I explained in the book, we want to start consuming more traditionally fermented foods. And there's a difference between traditional fermentation and modern. So modern versions of fermented foods, like conventional pickles and sauerkraut and things you're going to find in supermarkets, they pasteurize it and they use vinegar. So both those things preserve the fermented foods for a long period, so they can now sit on shelves for 3, 4, 5 years. So that's good for the food industry. But what those things do is they kill they compromise the bacteria, the natural bacteria, which is the very purpose of eating those fermented foods, right? So the traditional fermentation no pasteurization, no vinegar. Vinegar has other healthful benefits, but we don't want to use that in fermented foods. It compromises the bacterial populations, that's the very purpose. So I explained how you make these at home without vinegar. It's very simple, and you can get them in the stores. There are many companies that are conscious of this and ferment their foods without the use of these things. So it's important to understand that, because we want those traditional foods to help, traditional fermented foods to when we're dealing with heartburn and digestive issues, we want to help them promote good bacterial balance, healthful bacteria in our body, but we want to make sure we're getting the right types of these foods.
Right. Good.